A month ago, teams of the Police National Intervention Unit were deployed to Gqeberha and Mthatha. The police minister also engaged the public in imbizos. The Nelson Mandela Bay municipality has also set aside 16.4 million rand for efforts to reduce crime and to install CCTV cameras in hotspots. Meanwhile, the reign of terror continues.
It's painful what is happening in our metro in these days. It's so sad to that extent that people cannot move freely and cannot mourn their loved ones, as they wish because of crime, what is happening in our areas. We are so disturbed as the church. And one of I think, which I will assist those ministers who have already taken an initiative to make awareness about what is happening when it comes to these extortions and crime.
This is a bad habit, especially in this area of Gqeberha. It's an unusual thing, We grew up knowing that when someone is having a funeral, the sign would be a tent. Family will erect a tent, but now it has seemed that erecting a tent is attracting criminals. And these criminals, they enter in the house, they rob everybody, and they want the monies that are being donated by the community. And it's a bad act.
The work done by the police thus far have been commended.
Minister Mthatha has been given a very clear task by President Cyril Ramaphosa. And all of us in government were supporting him in ensuring that we clean our communities of the rot, which is manifesting itself in the form of different forms of criminality, including extortion and so on. And I'm sure you can see that our men in blue, our men and women in blue, are not taking any chance. Wherever and whenever criminals show their ugly head, they are dealt with decisively.
Moral decay and loss of traditional values have been highlighted as part of the problem.
Somebody has to take responsibility because it is what it is today, because there's a failure of governance, failure of the government in the province, failure of policing in the province.
Several role players have offered to help fight crime.
Here we are. We know exactly what to do. It can never be that it will be a day as usual, whilst our people can never bury their loved one, not decently, where they would have the fear of even, erecting a tent. I would imagine in a weather like this, when someone passes on within the society, it will be difficult for that family to actually bury the person because they are fearing that they will be made to transfer money.
The Nelson Mandela Bay Metro plans to continue its public engagement on crime. Zolani Moya, SABC News, Gqeberha.